this episode of The Best Parts, we're talking about those cute little pictures that took text messaging to the next level. Emojis. All due respect to emoticons, but emojis are the hottest, coolest, most beloved images in the internet age. From Andorra to Zimbabwe to pretty much anywhere else in the world, you will emoji, and for good reason. So take a moment, relax, and get your texting fingers ready because this is Emoji, The Best Parts.
Means eggplant. Or a squash. Or it's not a pepper, I know that.
Emojis were invented by Shigetaka Kurita, who worked for a Japanese mobile phone company in the late 1990s. In the 90s, phones didn't have nearly the data capacity they have now, so emojis were a way for people to communicate effectively with only a limited number of characters. And even though emoji sounds like it came from the words emotion or emoticon, it's actually a combination of Japanese words, e, which means picture, and moji, meaning character. And speaking of characters, emojis are full of them. There's cops, construction workers, teachers, chefs, welders, British soldiers, which is weirdly specific, gardeners, painters, astronauts, pilots, scientists, rock stars, disco dancers, detectives, brides, grooms, and with every new update, the list of professions will grow. There are hundreds, thousands, millions of kinds of jobs in the world, and it's so much fun to guess which hard workers will be honored with an emoji next. I've got my fingers crossed for a YouTuber emoji. You see, a potato is a kind of tuber. Moving on. Yeah, YouTuber, not the most elegant workaround, but that's a huge part of the fun of emojis, figuring out which combinations make the best compound words or phrases. If you're going to a baby shower, are sick as a dog, have lost your sunglasses, or are thinking about throwing a pizza party, the very creative can always find the perfect emoji to give their messages a little pop. And you know those awkward texts we get from time to time? Well, instead of stressing on how to send a response without getting too weird about it, there's always the handy thumbs up.
60% of the time, it works every time.
And for the very ambitious, there are emoji versions of just about everything these days. There's an emoji Bible, emoji Shakespeare, song lyrics transcribed into emojis, movie plots as told through emojis. Any clever souls out there want to try and translate poetry into emojis? Let's see. Two roads diverge in a yellow wood. And just like all the best stuff on the internet, emojis jumped off of the keyboard and into real life. I didn't even know it was something I wanted until it happened, but really, who doesn't need an avalanche of expressive smileys and thumbs up to remind you that everything is going to be a-okay? And there are adorable emojis everywhere these days. There are the ever-popular pillows, of course, but there are also stickers, stationery, mugs, beach towels, super snuggly blankets, apparel, pretty much everything. Emojis are also fun to use in a DIY context. There are emoji Halloween costumes, and emoji nail art, and emoji cupcakes. Guys, have you seen cuter poo? Yep, cute poo. Cuteness is a huge part of what makes emojis so much fun. You can really see this with the animals. There are, of course, the serious barnyard animals, but then there are the cute guys. Even the wastebasket and the needle full of blood are kind of adorable. Yeah, some emojis are weird, but their world keeps expanding. Emoji updates seem to happen pretty frequently, and not only do the updates tweak the designs a little, they also get more and more inclusive. Skin tone options for a lot of the figures have expanded.
Ay, caramba!
Don't worry, the classic yellow still remains, but now they're a lot more human-like. They've also expanded what families can look like, opened up all the jobs to men and women, and of course they've beefed up on the food and beverage options too. But my favorite emoji updates are probably the flags. It honestly warms my heart to see the flags, not just from the big nations, but smaller countries as well. No matter who you are, no matter where in the world you live, you should be able to find an emoji you relate to. And if you don't, I bet the next update will have something for you. Emojis are definitely worth celebrating. And luckily for us, there's World Emoji Day. Did you celebrate this year? Invented by the same folks who run Emojipedia, the web's one-stop shop for all things emoji, World Emoji Day is the perfect opportunity to get in on all that awesome emoji action. And if that's not enough emoji for you, have I got some excellent news. The Emoji Movie is on its way. Emojis have officially hit the big leagues, and with such a hilarious cast, TJ Miller, Anna Faris, James Corden, and Maya Rudolph are just a few of the voiceover actors, you know it's going to be hilarious. I love the emojis on my phone so dang much that I know I'm going to love them even more on the big screen. Yep, Love. I love emojis. I love prayer hands, kissy smiley, creepy dragon, the bunny ears girls, the cat faces, the ever risque eggplant, and of course, the poo. Emojis have changed the way we communicate with one another. And instead of making everything more complicated, emojis make it so much easier. All while saving your data too. Thanks, emoji. You deserve a treat. You know, it's question time. What's your favorite emoji? Let us know down in the comments and subscribe to this channel too so we can keep bringing you all of your favorite stuff and the best parts.